It was important to us to keep it as period correct as possible, and Robbie did a great job with that. It's all the way down to the beaded vinyl inside. It looks as 1983 as it did when it rolled off the line. My name's Titus. I own a company called Page Transportation.
I'm Robbie Johnson. I work for Page Transportation now for maybe 13, 14 years, I guess now at this point. They haul all kinds of stuff, I guess, anywhere from aluminum scrap to dirt to...
If you can put it in that dump trailer, we haul it.
Yep.
So this is the last truck that we own in our fleet that was originally purchased by my dad, who passed away in 1999. It's a 1983 W900. It had been a work truck all the way up into about 18 months, maybe 2 years ago. We had the opportunity, or had the thought, given that it was the last unit we had, to restore that unit kind of in honor of my mom and dad. So we're fortunate enough to not only have Robbie as an owner-operator for our company, but Robbie has a passion for restoring this type of equipment. And as you can see, he did his magic, and we have something that we think really, really, really honors our mom and dad.
Ended up starting from scratch with new frame rails, newer rear suspension, front axle. It was a day cab originally, so we ended up adding the sleeper to it, a 36-inch A model sleeper, and redoing the interior. It was a big build, a big undertaking, but I think it came out real good. And interior in the cab is pretty much all original, which is kind of really nice on the older ones when you can open the door on them and see how they're supposed to look and how they did look in the old days. So the complete bunk had to be reupholstered. When we found that sleeper, it was pretty well roached out. So we ended up redoing the whole sleeper interior, and we kept with the roll and pleated interior. We kept the same theme the cab had. So that was the only part that was having to be redone.
It was important to us to keep it as period correct as possible, and Robbie did a great job with that, and all the way down to the beaded vinyl inside. It looks as 1983 as it did when it rolled off the line.
Seem to be happy with it so far. Runs good. Same mechanical engine that it had in it, 4 1/4 cat, and nothing really beats that when it comes to the older trucks. And transmission, I believe, is the same that was in it. So yeah, a lot of original parts on it.
And for me, I'm just seeing it for the first time, so I'm struggling to put how I feel into words. But yeah, it's super special.
Yeah, we kept it a secret from him and his sister and Chris, the vice president. We didn't want anybody to see what we were doing, and this is where they were going to see it. So it's kind of neat to see the reaction, I guess.